What was I doing? Oh, shit.
Dibja.
Yeah. Red Sox
The Red
won.
Sox win.
Yeah, the Red Sox won 5-4 in 10 innings. We were up 2-0. Our pitcher had a no-hitter going, and he gave up the no-hitter. Then the closer gave up 2 runs. It was 2-2, and so we had to go to extra innings. And then the Yankees went up 4-2 in the 10th, and then bottom of the 10th, we scored 3 runs, and we won 5-4 to sweep the Yankees this week.
I watched most of the Bible stuff.
Did you like it? Might do.
Yes.
Good, good. I thought about going to different churches, and I know I'm going to settle on a Baptist
The NLT
church.
reads a lot different than Niv.
Do you like how it reads? It's going to be a lot straight. It's going to be really. Yes, it's a really good translation. It's going to be really nice going through the Old Testament because it's so straightforward, and that's one of the biggest reasons I picked it. Through the old, it'll help through the Old Testament, I think.
Adventures arrived this morning.
It's just so clear.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw.
So,
Any news while we were away? None.
I've considered trying a whole bunch of different churches for a while, and then settling on one. But I know at the end of the day, I'm just going to want to go to a Baptist church. So, I mean, should I just...
Leviticus, Numbers, Chronicles, and Deuteronomy will still suck.
I'll try my best to make it better, man.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be.
You know, there's a horror movie called Leviticus that's Australian. That's about a gay couple. It's really a horrible, sinful movie.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So,
Didn't that just come out?
could it be?
Yeah, but it's not
lessons?
I don't know about where you live, but around where I live, they're not showing it in any of the theaters because of all
Shall we start with
the gay kissing and stuff.
To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at
They're just not showing it. They're yeah, we're not showing that.
Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the blight rest.
But no, I thought about going to different churches to see what they're like before I finally settle into a Baptist church. I thought about going to the Mormon church and see what they do, and the Catholic church and see what they do.
It at my local theater.
They are. They won't show it at mine. I thought about going to the Presbyterian church and see what they do, and the Methodist church and see what they do, and I wonder if I should like explore that, or I just go straight to the Baptist church.
It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its...
Don't go to a Mormon church, lol.
Not even one time?
A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic.
You know, there's a Baptist church that's I could literally walk to from my house. Like there is one that
Halo on normal.
Oh man. Normal.
You were born in Twinside.
We could try normal but if we start dying a lot, I'm bracketing it down to easy.
Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this...
We can do easy, I was just wondering.
Tell him it was...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could do either way. I just, my only thing with the whole normal versus easy debate is really simple. Me dying in a video game, sometimes it could be trying to overcome a challenge, but sometimes it just pads the runtime out. And I'd rather just, you know, get through it, play and have fun, get through it. Final Fantasy 16 doesn't even have any difficulty settings, does it?
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact.
Halo will probably take one stream.
I don't think so. I think Halo's going to take 2 streams.
As always.
I believe this belongs to you.
Because of the added missions. I don't need to blow my load in one stream on it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said,
I mean, part of it will depend how long we can play for and how long my controller will live when we do it that day.
Libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please.
I don't think it'll be like 007 First Light where I play a single mission and I'm done. But I also don't think it's going to be like
I fear it is not more books that I require.
freaking
Ones. Mayhap we look in the
Star Fox where I beat it all in one go.
libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind.
There's a middle ground there. Could be 2 streams, 4 streams, 6 streams, you know.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though.
Depends how long we want to stream for.
For him, nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others.
But yeah, if I had been commentating that Red Sox win, I would have went bonkers.
Quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not as Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the
Doodle.
town crown for me.
Good doodle bear.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that.
Jill is hot.
This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed my time so far with Final Fantasy 16. I didn't have it on my bingo card that this would be one of my favorite games I've played
Now they rob us of our very
this
homes.
year, although it didn't come out this year.
Dust.
I'm just saying. Did not have that on my bingo card.
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
he did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion.
We've actually already put more time into this than we put into Clair Obscur.
To Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when
It was kind of funny because then I was looking at the times for Clair Obscur and Final Fantasy 16. I was at right about the 12.5 hour mark after 5 streams of Clair Obscur where I quit. And after 5 streams of Final Fantasy 16, we were right around the 12.5 hour mark.
Without mother crystals. To sit.
And we're continuing. I think because one thing this game has over Clair Obscur is, like, the final boss fight. Yes, I died a time or two, right? In, like, the Act 1 final boss here, right? I did die a time or two. But it wasn't completely unfair or ridiculous, or you had to do crazy, crazy shit. And that's really the biggest thing that held Clair Obscur back from me.
It's only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
Was the ridiculousness of the boss act fights.
The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother.
That boss you fight in Act 2 wasn't even the final boss.
No. But it's just, the fight is unfair, legitimately. And to be completely honest, I know Scooter told me he was surprised that I didn't quit on the Act 1 boss. Because if you remember that Act 1 boss, you couldn't fuck up a single time on doing a certain action, or you lose the whole thing and go right to the back to the beginning.
Speak freely, Otto.
Like on the QTE, the quick time event for it. So, like, the Act 1 boss is fucking unfair as shit, too, and I got lucky I passed through that. For Clair Obscur.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Now, I gotta be honest with you. Clair Obscur's story is more interesting to me.
Auto-complete.
What, in Clair Obscur? That wasn't my experience. My experience was, it's not the QTEs, but the part where you gotta jump. It's not really QTEs, but the part where you have to jump. I don't need no training. Where you know, he's attacking and you have to jump it just right. If you don't jump it just right, you die. I don't think that's a QTE where you could skip that. You have to jump it. Remember, it was that weird guy with the lantern.
I meant the test for your attacks.
Oh. Yeah, it wasn't so much for the attacks. It was... What was really bothering me was more the, having to jump to dodge the attack, his attack, and if you missed even once, it was an auto death. I know that bothered me.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have...
And then the second guy...
I beat almost every boss and side quest in Clair Obscur.
Well, the side guy, or not the side guy, but the second act boss, he did this thing where she just healed himself all the way to healthy. And I was like, what the fuck?
What do we know, Otto?
I hate that kind of shit, dude. But yeah, that's what brought the game down for me. But like, I think the atmosphere, the graphics, the music, the story, they're all better than Final Fantasy 16 in my opinion. You know, like, I barely paid attention to the Final Fantasy 16 story itself. It hasn't really grabbed me. But I do like the characters. I don't like the characters in 16 more than I do in Clair Obscur, though. So, like, Clair Obscur is probably the better game, but it's not by much. because Final Fantasy 16 makes up for it. Not in the combat, because the combat's different, turn-based versus action, but it being a lot more forgiving in the combat, making it more of a, to me, a desirable playthrough.
We're stuck on in 3 or 4 turns.
And now she's missing.
Yeah, I don't know how you did, Eli, but I'm never going to find out.
I should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad,
I think what I'm saying is I think Final Fantasy 16 is more accessible.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
And Clair Obscur is more interesting. But like it's the difference between like a 9 out of 10 and a 9.5 out of 10, in my opinion. It's like the difference between a Kirby the Forgotten Land versus an Astrobot.
Good day to you, sir.
Like Final Fantasy 16 is like Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It's actually the best of a series of games that is freaking a very solid 9. But Astrobot is like a very unique, interesting platformer.
FF fans hate FF Resonance even though they want it turn-based back.
Well, I'm thinking about buying Resonance. Like, I got a real decision to make because I'm already going to be playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And so I don't know how interested I actually am in Modern Warfare 4. But Resonance, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, and MW4 are all coming out right around the same day. And I'm only getting one of the 3. I know you want me to get MW4. Sam wants me to get Switch Sports Resort. And I want to get Final Fantasy Resonance. Out of the... honestly. So I got to balance what the audience wants versus what I want. You know.
Get Resonance if that's what you want.
I might. Well, no, I'm still debating it because, you know what? Review scores may really determine that for me, right? Like if Resonance comes in and it's like a 72 on Metacritic, and MW4 is like an 87, I'll probably go with MW4. I will be honest. I'm not gonna get Switch Sports like that. I don't even know why I said that's even a possibility because I'm not getting that one. I don't want to undock my Switch 2. So I'm going to have to let Sam down easy on that one. But I'm going to see how the reviews go for Resonance and see how the reviews go for MW4. And make a decision. Also see how I'm doing with Call of Duty. Am I still playing Black Ops 2 or am I ready for the next thing? So it's going to be a multi-faceted reason.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
What other games are you getting in October?
I'm already getting Castlevania and Rayman.
But in case you haven't noticed,
October's fucking packed.
trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to...
Rayman October 1st, Castlevania October 15th, and then October 22nd is Resonance, October 23rd is MW4.
And it just so happens, I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
I've enjoyed a lot of those 2D HD 2D graph games or whatever. Maybe not so much the Octopath ones.
Game you don't get in October, you could get in November.
Well, yes and no, because we know Ocarina of Time is going to come out in November. I'm pretty sure that game is going to come out November 5th. I've been on record saying that. I believe that's when that game's coming out. I need to figure out where I'm going now. I don't see no freaking... Find the... What am I finding? The curse? Curse breakers? Man, I can barely read that shit.
If you need volunteers, just say the word.
Clive, Cid. Cole and his men left earlier. I can have another party ready.
It's not that I don't trust Cole to do his bit, you understand? It's that I don't trust him.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Finished? Here for another of my lectures. My beloved homeland.
What is going on? What happened to my Final Fantasy 16?
What is
FF Resinace is a console remake of a mobile game.
Very
Ugh. Now you put it that way, I ain't so freaking happy about it.
you today? One would think.
But I've liked, shh. Doodles, you okay? Oh.
I admit.
Triangle strategy. I really love triangle strategy in the HD 2D games. The only problem with triangle strategy is way too long and way too many cutscenes. But it's a very Fire Emblem-esque game.
Don't let me keep you.
Find the curse breakers. What the fuck does that mean?
Hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rod.
Welcome back, Cid. How am I getting on? And every word, don't tell it. Don't be a stranger.
Well,
So Resonance is an adaptation of a mobile game story.
Yeah, let's see how that goes, I guess. But, like I said, I'll look at the reviews.
We won't hear make 'em. They only draw, but still. I remember.
I have no red quest marker up. I don't like it.
It's alright then.
I don't like it at all. I do worry, sometimes games will do this, like the first act is fucking awesome, and then like shit drags.
Nah. Because I haven't. Still.
See, like not everything is even like super voice acted anymore. We're going to text boxes now. They heavily load up the cinematics in Act 1. Maybe they loaded up a little bit in Act 3, but Act 2, they slowed down all the cinematics and the cool shit. I've seen this so often with games. Or they decide to change how it's played. Like now, instead of a big fat...
Martha's Rest and one is in the inn.
Martha's Rest? See, you act like I know where this shit is. You act like I know where Martha's Rest is and where this is. I don't fucking know shit, dude.
Sid.
I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, let alone where Martha's Rest is.
Sid. The Lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry. If you think Jill.
Oh, man.
It's on the world map that you can travel to.
Alright, let's see if we can figure it out. There we go. Okay. Derp. I don't usually. Okay, now I know what the problem was. Usually, when oh no, I had that stupid side quest accepted, and I don't even want it on there on the screen, dude. How do I get rid of a side quest? Just get rid of it. I'm not doing it. It's gonna be sitting on the screen anyway. But no, I figured out what was wrong. Usually, when you complete an action, it'll open the world's map when you're ready to travel. You don't usually have to open it yourself, and then it'll show you, hey, just travel here, and you do it. That time, I needed to manually open it myself and do it, and I just stupidly was running around the area I wasn't supposed to be in.
Let's get you to a physical.
Didn't use my brain.
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
Let's call user error.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
I got my dog Simba in my bed.
Jill and I will go after them. You take care of them.
Aw.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Quest is accepted.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Here's a mutt.
I like mutts. Trux's Bridge.
Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. distracted them long enough from me.
Little man, go settle down.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Do.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
I hope they announce FF17 soon.
Well, they have the Final Fantasy VII, the Revelation or whatever, the Final Fantasy VII part coming out. What was it? Early 2027. So I got a feeling maybe we see an announcement after that, and probably the game will come out in 2028.
Dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
That sound about right to you?
We swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
FF7 is spring.
Right, so maybe at maybe at a Summer Games Fest in June of next year, we see an announcement for Final Fantasy XVII for spring of 2028. Makes sense. They have two different teams working on Final Fantasy, one working on the 7 remakes and one working on the new games.
Three if you count FF14.
Yeah, that's a team that's probably been on FF14 for a while that keeps adding content and keeping it updated and stuff. I mean, Final Fantasy is still Square Enix's biggest property, I think, right? Well, also don't forget, they do... Kingdom Hearts 4 will factor in a little bit, too. Do you think Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out in, I don't know, fall of 2027? Because that's what I think it's coming. I think you could get Final Fantasy VII Revelations
The Abbot.
early 2027, Kingdom Hearts 4 late 2027, and Final Fantasy 17 early 2028.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
I would need to see a trailer for Kingdom Hearts Worlds.
We're here to help.
Right.
Are the Imperials dead?
Little man, what's your problem, little man?
Every last one.
Seriously.
If only that were true. The Black Shields.
We've only gotten 2 trailers for FF14.
You want to go outside? Hey, you guys want to go outside again? I just let you out like less than an hour ago. Outside? Go on. Run out there. Get out your system.
Kingdom Hearts 4, I mean.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's coming out in 27 also, but I think late 27. I'm glad Fable was delayed. I might actually get it now. There's actually room for it to breathe, I think.
He's gone.
When do you think Witcher 4 is releasing?
Witcher 4? Hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm going to say late 2028.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... They didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't.
I'm not completely convinced Witcher 4 isn't going to be a PS6 game.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it does. Elder Scrolls, I know that's what a lot of people want, Elder Scrolls, but I don't think you're getting Elder Scrolls until 2029.
I've gathered the bearers remain.
And that's definitely going to be PS6 game.
Sign them to the tide.
First.
Not far from here.
PS6, next Xbox.
The currents there are swift.
If Microsoft really wants to make PS6 fans pissed off or PlayStation fans pissed off, they'll make Elder Scrolls exclusive to the Helios.
The earliest.
They really say 2030. That's oh man.
Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
I don't know why in 2018 they ever showed that teaser title screen of it. That made it people completely lose their shit. So Rockstar did lay out a roadmap for what they want to do. GTA 6 is going to be a 20-year game. Because GTA 6 is coming out this year, and in 2030 they're going to put out Bully 2, and in
Do you think Wave restarted development for Elder Scrolls 6 1 or 2 times?
Yeah, probably. Oh, I let the dogs in. But no, they're going to do Red Dead Redemption 3 in 2037. And then GTA 7 should come out by 2046. So GTA 6 is going to be a 20-year game. And GTA 7 will come out in 2046. See if Little Man wants in. Got Doodle in here. Alright, Little Man's still out there. I'm gonna let him get it out of his system. When he scratches at the door, I'll let him in.
It'll be 41 when that comes out.
Yeah, if this roadmap's actually true. Oh my god, cross the water, for the love of Pete. Look, there's Little Man. Right on cue, right as I sat down. The old man
You'll be
wants
pushing
in.
60.
Come here, little man. Little man! Great. You got a mosquito in here now. Thanks. Go drink some water, boy. You're panting. He'll what he'll do is he'll scratch at the door, and then I open it for him, and he's facing the wrong direction, and so I'm hollering at him, "Yo, little man, hey," and he just doesn't listen to me. He doesn't turn around, and then door's wide open, and we gotta let mosquitoes in the house. Doodles, be quiet. Shut up!
That enemy is higher level than you.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be not good. I wonder if I'm under leveled because I haven't been doing any side quests. What? What? What the fuck? There was no dodge button even up there. And I went from almost full health to dead. Ah! We're going to try to just avoid that guy. Let's do that instead.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Perhaps. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Hey, boy. I might run you through some cold water, man, if you're that hot. Why don't you lay on the bed in front of the fan? Hold on a minute. Let me help you out. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. I'll lay you in front of the fan. Does that feel good? Oh, this heat wave's gonna suck ass. It's level 25. We could take him. Quiet!
He just one-shot you though.
Yeah, I know. No, the level 29. The level 29 did that. This is the level 25.
I'm pretty sure this is the same enemy, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think the other one was 29, and this is 25. I passed the other guy without fighting him. Doodles, enough. Fucker! Shh. Quiet. It's not a big deal.
You didn't see that coming.
Thank you, Founder.
So I'll turn on this light. Turn off that light. Oh, man.
Oi, look sharp! They've killed my parent. I demand recompense.
I don't know why little man's not laying in the front room where the cold air is.
No one's
It's irritating. I put you down in front of the fan so you could get cool.
Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me.
I do.
This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. of black-clad devils descending on villagers in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish. No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
All right. To the world map.
Now, where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind
Hey.
words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
I think GTA 6 should be the last one.
No. Obviously, they make too much money.
So, you remember how quick
But I've argued that
occupy the Dominion after the fall of
with all the big games like Fallout or an Elder Scrolls or GTA, there should be one at least every console generation.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman.
Like, that's just money left on the table, in my opinion. Like, I'm not saying yearly release. I'm just saying, like, we should get one every
Exactly.
6-7 years.
Using liberation as an excuse to declare war on
You know, like,
lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the
it'd be like if Nintendo does a console without a 3D Mario game.
On the Strait of Ortha.
That's stupid.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set
Or
up
if Nintendo did no Smash Bros. For a console generation, or no Zelda for a console generation, or no Mario
We
Kart
haven't
for a
got
console
any Elder
generation.
Scrolls since the PS3 era.
Yeah, people that have been complaining about no GTA. What about Elder Scrolls? I mean, well, I guess there is Elder Scrolls Online, and there is Fallout Online, but that's not the same as freaking Fallout 4 or Elder Scrolls
Well,
5.
you didn't get a new 3D Mario.
Not yet. Oh, the Wii U. The Wii U did. The Wii U did. 3D World.
of the Republican army march into Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
3D World and 3D Land are 3D Marios. 3D is literally in the name, and you do run in three-dimensional spaces. Now, it may play a lot more like a 2D Mario game.
There is one place, however, where no
Oh, I forgot that counted.
Yeah, I count that one. Some people refuse, or they'll call it like 2.5D. There's no such thing as 2.5D. It's like Kirby and the Forgotten Land. That's a 3D game.
Who's that then?
You know? Just because it's more linear and has a flagpole at the end doesn't mean it doesn't count as a 3D Mario.
Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses.
Just because it seems like a tweener.
Over 100 cities. It's weird.
Galaxy 2 is more linear than Galaxy.
And you're a Rosfield.
That's obviously still a 3D Mario.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the
Super Mario Sunshine, you could argue, is way more linear than Mario 64 because Sunshine, you have to do getting the shine sprites in order in a level. That's one of the biggest down points about Sunshine is in 64 you could get stars out of order when you go into a painting. But in Sunshine you have to go in order to get shine sprites. The most open 3D Mario experience is actually Bowser's Fury. And that's clearly a testing ground for maybe what they're going to do with the next 3D Mario. Because I still believe that the next 3D Mario game, I believe it will be Super Mario Galaxy 3. And I believe that it's going to be like 8 different worlds you fly to, though. And in each world, it's going to be a Koopaling that you have to defeat. Enjoy your sleep, man. I won't play too much longer.
I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
But yeah, I think Mario 64 is... I think 3D... Bowser's Fury is the least linear Mario game. And then after that, for a 3D Mario game, probably 64 would be next. You just have paintings you jump in that you can complete the stars in any order, basically. And you do have some choice of where you go in the rooms, but you are still locked in corridors as far as you can only go through these doors for if you have this many stars. But there's no like golden path. Galaxy, there's tomorrow's the Wimbledon stream, 400 subscriber celebration.
I must do the same.
The big long one.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
So I would say of the 3D Mario games, well, let's exclude.
Do you think we'll get Luigi's Mansion for this generation?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's guaranteed. I would say book that for 2027. But I would say out of the 7 3D Mario games, not DLC related, the least linear is 3D Land, followed by 3D World, followed by Galaxy 2, followed by Galaxy 1, then Sunshine, followed by Odyssey, then 64. And I do think the next 3D Mario game will be less linear.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
I could see the game being like, you start off on one planet, and you defeat that Koopaling, and get that first, like, Grand Star or whatever. And then after that, you could go to, like, any planet of the other planets, except the Bowser planets, tackle them in any order.
It would be a pity to make examples of you.
That way everybody's got a clear beginning and a clear ending to the game. But you could go Mega Man style on the planets, basically, but in any order.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Well, if I had it my way, it would be nine worlds, and Bowser Jr. would be the first. And then the 7 Koopalings you tackle in any order, and then Bowser would be in the final world. Bowser, of course, also involved in the opening cutscene.
What was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard?
And, like, you get, like, the 8 keys to unlock some, you know, the 8 Grand Stars or whatever to power your ship in order to get to Bowser's world in the middle. You get a certain number of stars on each world to open up a cave door or something to defeat the boss in each biome. That would be how I would handle a 3D Mario Galaxy 3 or whatever.
100? I heard it were 1,000.
Yeah, I think Luigi's Mansion 4 definitely 2027. There was some people who were saying they thought it would be at this Direct. Or it'd be a game that's surprise announced for this year. I think Luigi's Mansion's absolutely coming. 2027. And I would assume we're getting a 3D Mario in 2027 also. We're already getting Pokemon and Xenoblade in 2027. 2027 is looking like it could be a better year than 2026 for Nintendo, with like heavier hitters, I think.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the Millers?
If I'm right. If I'm wrong, it could be a really disappointing year.
Seeing you again.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Well, what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throat. Right. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and end here. Let me save. Got just a little bit further. But we'll go ahead and we'll stop here. See ya.